Hey guys, well here we are out in the shop today, and I'm just running some X2 mini mill CNC conversion kits. I actually ran out of some of the pieces, so I'm out here making another run. It's been about 3 weeks since I posted my last video. That was on the tumble finish, and I'm just trying to catch up. I've just been really busy, and I haven't had a whole lot of time to do any kind of videos. But I have done some interesting little projects, and I'm going to try to share them in the next few weeks when I get some time. What I'm currently doing is I'm machining some of these Y-axis spacers, and we're just doing this boring operation or drilling operation and thread milling operation. So we're going to be putting drilling 5 holes in here, and I think I've posted a video on this before, so this is not anything new. But what is new is I want to talk about how to set this part up, because what happens is, this being C channel, depending on where you get your C channel from, this kind of is dipped down here in the center, and then these legs here spread out or move in. So in order to be able to drill these holes in the center of this stock right here, it can't be expanding or contracting right there. So you got to keep it all in the same position. So what I've got is, I've made this little jig to go in my vise, and what that allows me to do is keep everything lined up. So you can see this one fits in here real nice, and then when you go in clamp it, it kind of pushes those legs up against these edges here and keeps it locked in. And then when I flip it over, I keep it in the same exact position. So you can see we've already done this side, so now I'm just going to do this side. Just make sure that this jig here make sure the jig is lined up there. Give it a tap, make sure it's flat on the vise, and you're ready to go. This seems to keep everything worked out really nice, and I haven't had any issues. Of course, now me explaining that, you might be thinking, wow, that's understandable and that's simple, but it did take me, the first ones weren't quite this, the parts didn't turn out quite this nice because I didn't know any better. And so you kind of work these things out, and you have to figure out ways to make things work as you go along. But this is something I thought I'd mention, and this may be something useful to you in the future. So let's go ahead and we'll just run this part. Hopefully the coolant will calm down enough so that you can see what's going on. There's only two tool changes here. We're switching from the thread mill here to the drill bit. It's great to have an ATC. I tell you, there's some parts that I run that have quite a bit of tool changes, and I'm able just to kind of walk away and not have to worry about it. The ATC is really consistent. I haven't had really any issues here in probably the last 6 months, and so it's really working great. And it's really nice to be able to just put a part in there, press the button, and just kind of walk away. When I first started this CNC conversion, you know, as I've progressed along and added different functionality to the machine, it's just sped up production. And even though some processes haven't been sped up, it allowed me to free up myself to do other things while the machine is running. And with the latest edition of the ATC, that really means means I can just kind of walk away and work on other things. There's some parts that I run that take 15 minutes or so, and so instead of having to change the tool every 2 or 3 minutes, I can just kind of walk away and let it go. Really convenient. Even if something as simple as just a linear rack on your machine that maybe folds up or extends and retracts to allow you to have automatic tool changes, I can really see the benefit of just having something like that versus manually having to change tools. Coming up on our tool change to our thread mill here. The coolant turned down a little bit so that you guys can see and it doesn't get all over the glass here, but if you haven't yet to try thread milling, it's really something that's real simple to master, and it gives you a lot of flexibility. You can tighten up the threads a little bit, or make the threads a little bit bigger if you need to. There's a lot of adjustment there. You don't have to worry about encoders or synchronizing the spindle, any of that. It's real simple, works really well, and gives really nice cut threads. Now this is a multi-point thread mill, but they do make single points. They work just as well. I've been doing a lot of 3D printing here lately. All right, and that's it. The run time is 6 minutes per side. So you can see by having that automatic tool change, then you can just kind of walk away, come back every 6 minutes. So this is the Y-axis stepper mount. And you can see how that's going to go on there. And by having the jig, you get exactly the hole placements are exactly where you want them, and everything is symmetrical. That's really important for alignment, so you want to make sure everything is nice. You can might can see there that this is just slightly higher than the stepper mounting plate here, and that's because when we go to engrave this, we're going to be facing the top off just a little bit, just to clean that up. Guys, that wraps up this video. As I mentioned in the last video, I'm just extremely busy, and it's causing me not to be able to post as many videos as I would like to. I have been working on little projects, but I just haven't had the time to invest in making the videos. Filming while you're working, obviously, as you can imagine, takes quite a bit of time, and so then you have the editing, that kind of thing. So just haven't had the time to invest, but hopefully here in the future I'll get some more videos posted. But I thought this was kind of interesting and something that may help some of you, and that you can take this information and maybe integrate it into some of your machining operations to help you solve some of the problems you might be having with keeping your part clamped up and not moving around on you. Guys, thanks for watching the video. If you're new to my channel and you're just tuning in, you like the video content, click on that subscribe button here in the bottom right hand corner. Also click on the notification bell, that way when I post a new video they'll send you a link, and if it's something you're interested in, you can stop by and check it out. As always, guys, please feel free to ask questions, make suggestions, and leave comments. Thumbs up if you like the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and most importantly, be safe.